Hello everyone and welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Binky and this will be the third and final match in this legendary cube. An unfortunate loss last round, but what can you do really? Another pretty sketchy keep, but it just seems that we have enough good mana fixing that we can keep those risky hands and still get rewarded. I mean, any duel, any fetch, basically, yeah, any signet, I mean, will be nice, and Mountain is pretty good. Would be nice if we can play Talrand before playing Miss Immortus, but I suspect that will not be the case. Not with our turn 1 planes into a turn 2 planes. Okay. That's pretty good. Now we could potentially actually make it to Talrand before playing Miss Immortus. I mean, you wouldn't fetch a planes, okay. You wouldn't fetch a planes if you had if the only other land in your hand was another planes and then don't play anything. That's just not reasonable. Worth noting, third blue opponent. That's pretty funny actually. Yeah, Ballard has been pretty good. It's too bad that we lost that game. But that's Magic. I mean, you can untap my creature with that. Let's see. Alright, okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, if you can't beat Jay, you have to do that, I think. I think that was correct. So now we have... Well, if my opponent doesn't play anything, we don't have anything to do next turn. But then we have Ryusei into Revelation into Lorthos. That's pretty good. Now we got an Evolving Wilds, which is probably fetching another red. Probably. So you're not doing anything. I mean, if you're sitting on counter spells, then like sure. Okay. Gonna bounce Talrand? Sure. Deal. Mountain. Then I guess we'll just play Ryusei. I mean, if you use this on the Ballard, you can't have that much else to deal with Ryusei. Then we can play Forest Revelation. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Okay. I stand corrected. But even now, if you have a removal for Talrand, it's still not the end of the world. If this resolves, alright, I'm gonna compulsive research. I don't really care about Venser. I mean, I don't know if there is any Day of Judgment or Wrath or whatever. Okay, sure. You got me. I didn't really need that to resolve compared to like Nissa's Revelation. Next turn, I'm probably just... depends on what my opponent does, I guess. If my opponent sweeps... Brago. How very interesting. So what is the probability that my opponent has another thing to do for 1 mana? Not that high, I suspect. Spell Pierce doesn't work. Okay, Spell Snare would have done it, I guess. That seems like good value to me. I mean, there is no point playing Lorthos into Vence or Brago. That's just not good. Chroma's Vengeance. Alright. You got me. Go Lorthos. And if you can't kill this, then the game is over. More or less. I'm going to... I guess if you have like a condemn... Well, I can't do much about that. One... Oh, come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm done. Yeah, I figured you had something. So what did you have? Mystic Confluence. So, if I pay... I just don't think I pay. I lock my opponent out for a turn, but I lock myself out for a turn. That seems bad. I'd rather just replay it. When the counter shields are down. It's a neat play though. Still have to deal with Lothar. You still have to deal with Lorthos. Jace will not do it. That is a fact. You make from your hand. What did you exile? Nothing? Oh, right, yeah. It's me who's stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, I see. Lucky for me, I have a firebolt ready to go. I guess this is actually useless, but I don't like to gamble. I guess I could leave Mystic Gate. Yes. That seems good to me. And Firebolt Jace and pass. That could actually do it. Island, alright. Alright. A blue-white control deck. It seems. Don't really like Firebolt, but with Jace, I think I have to, and Jaya Ballard will just be incredible. This could actually be good here. What seems bad? Fiery Confluence seems pretty bad. I guess it destroys artifacts. Guess that's a thing. Mirari seems really good. Ryusa seems somewhat replaceable. Actually, the Familiar seems pretty bad. Let's remove that and bring in the Fork. I mean, I'm not sure if the Fork will be good, but I assume my opponent has something, and it seems like we will be exploring the Fork pretty shortly here. So, let's start with an island. Then we will go Mountain Amaryllis, and then we will see. Yep, there is the Jace. Unfortunate to say the least, it will take 2 turns before I can kill it. No. You do not want to be attacking. Yeah, that's probably a better use of Jace. Okay. Seems like a pretty good card here, but it's your funeral, I guess. Let's play Simic Signet and pass. So next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Not that we can do that much with it, but it's okay. Sure. Now I'm pretty happy. Now I'll just play Fiery Confluence for 2. Since you have no blue mana, it seems like an excellent time. I would have liked that stupid imprint thing to be on the board as well, but what can you do? That seems like a card I will have trouble beating. Can I let Jace live for another turn? I guess if I draw like a fire... No, I can't anymore. Compulsive research. Well, I kinda have to do this. Yeah. It stinks, but I think that's what I have to do. Kira kinda ruins any other plan. I mean, I can't compulsive into like Firebolt and hope for the best. That's not realistic. Did my opponent not activate Jace, by the way? Maybe their hand is so good that they didn't want to. Anyway, I think we're in pretty decent shape here. Next turn we can have the fork up and play compulsive. Hopefully this is not too bad. Alright. Bouncing the Signet. Sure. It's fine by me. Let's Yes, let's replay the Signet. And I think I just play the compulsive actually. There's no point keeping a fork up at this point. I just want to draw some more cards. I'm gonna discard a land. I'm gonna discard a mountain. And we're gonna play the Stomping Ground. Now we have Mirari. And Mirari is cool. I don't think it's time for it just yet. It all depends on what my opponent is doing. Okay. Ramp and anticipate. So we have 6. We'll have 7 mana. Yeah, I think just Mirari. Rurik Thar? Alright, let's change the plan. Let's play Rurik Thar, the Unbowed. Seems like a good deal, if it results. Now, what are we going to do? And we also have Lorthos to like back Rurik Thar up if we want to. Minamo. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're going to do. Maybe if you have like Momentary Blink. Maybe not Momentary Blink. Okay. Take 6. It's not great for me. It's not that bad either. If we draw a land... Let me see mortars. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I still think I jam Rurik Thar again. If he gets countered, well, that stinks. But now this is just like last game. The Mystic Confluence doesn't really get you anywhere. Now if you want to play another non-creature spell, you will go to 6, and then like a lightning bolt or even a firebolt would probably be enough. Maybe not firebolt actually, but almost. Sure. That's fine by me. No more non-creature spells for you. You may cast that copy. Yeah, it doesn't seem great for you. Ah, crap, I should have Missio Mortar. Ah, well. Yup. I don't need to do that much. I think I'll just pass. I mean, you have to play a creature that can actually beat Ruric Thar. You do know that you die from this. Did you fail to exile and then scoop? Okay. Alright, well. No matter what, my opponent would have to play a creature that can beat Ruric Thar. And even then, it has to be big enough to beat Ruric Thar and have like hexproof so staff cannot get to it. That's just not realistic, I don't think. Any spell, non-creature spell kills you. Yeah, I'm not sure what you could have done there. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll bring you more in like a month. No, but seriously, I have a lot to do every day. And there is just no time for anything but work right now. But I will be trying to post a Christmas calendar video every day through December, if I can get my hands on one. It's the Swedish Magic webpage that hosts the calendar, but last year they released them at 9, I think, in the evening, and 9:05 they were sold out and the site crashed for like a half an hour, so it's not that easy, but I will try my best. And if that goes off, I will be making a Christmas calendar opening every day throughout December until Christmas Eve. So hopefully that will be a thing. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll bring you more as soon as I can.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.